That's a lot of stuff we have. A lot of stuff indeed. I could combine... I could do a number of things, but you know what? I'm not gonna. I don't need to. No stuff needs to be really done. Wait, hold on. Yeah, the quick turn works the way I would expect it to. Alright. It even shows the way I'm facing. Not the quick turn, I mean. But this. Okay, you can't aim while running. You can aim while stationary. Oh my goodness, you aim so much faster! This is brilliant, look at this. You aim, bada bing, bada boom. Shoot those heads. Although, I don't know. I could hypothetically blast these guys while they're safely behind that. I'm not sure though. What if I can't? Well, in that case I reload, I guess. They'll totally barge through here, won't they? Wait, well, how are they gonna do that if I actually blow their brains out? Okay, that helps. Hose. Actually, examine the hose. Connected to a hydrant. You can put out some serious flames. There we go! Reactivate power at the substation. Well, power to us, I guess. Well, are these guys, never mind, maybe I have wasted ammo. Nothing here to pick up, it's marked in blue. Cutting tool, cutting tool, cutting tool. Oh my goodness, and you can save here. Ah, bolt cutters. That's what they're called. A tool for cutting chains, cables, and the like. Excellent, and you can save here. How
Is someone in here?
Jill, when you say someone, what's the most likely answer here? It's probably the zombies. Although, maybe, you know, you have a sixth sense about these things and there's actually someone there. Anyway, we have found the bolt cutters. Time to cut some bolts. Oh, you know, everything and anything in our way. And no, we're not going for the most obvious target first. No. We're going to cut all the chains and the chain doors first. Which are where exactly? Padlocked, chained. Got it. Chained, okay. That's 2 places. Any more places? This is locked. Nothing here. We can't even make it through there. With the gunpowder back there. Alright, so 2 places, not too shabby. The relative shabbiness over here is very low. So many safe spots. So wonderful. Umbrella noodles. What? Umbrella brand noodles? Really? There's some teepee over here. That's just Jill's breathing. It's nothing to be scared of. It's all fine. Crunchy. High-grade gunpowder, of course. Obviously, you're gonna have that at a store. The first aid spray. And that's about it. We have thoroughly looted this place. How wonderful. No, seriously, it's been looted entirely. There's nothing else here. No! And that's all she wrote, presumably the items in the car. But I did not use any ammo to dispatch this guy. Quick thinking, huh? Handgun ammo. We have so much handgun ammo. So much. Alright, these are the padlocks we can't access at all. Presumably we'll get some sort of a universal lockpick. I really don't want to imagine a scenario where we absolutely have to find a separate key for every single one of those places. It's not impossible, but it's an annoying possibility. There's a chained door through here. Wait, hold on, through where? Yeah, this is the place we've just discovered, so no, that's not particularly enlightening. There's a chain door through here on the other side of the donut shop. Let's head to the donut shop, drop off what we have found, and deal with another chain spot. Old Spalky over here is still available. If I want to drag any zombies to it, blast it, and then just start stabbing away, it can be done. It would be tedious, but if I really want to save ammo, that's the way to go. Drag him to Old Sparky. Oh, once again, what do we have in the box? Examine the fancy box. Some kind of fancy box. Seems like something is inside. Blue jewel. An imitation sapphire. Looks like it's made to be slotted into something. What if I'm supposed to slot them over at the station? There was a place for something over there. Might be these imitation jewels. I'm storing all the gunpowder I find. I don't need the spray, but I am going to use the bolt cutters on basically everything. Actually, I am tempted to head on out there and check if I can slot the jewels into those spots. Yes, I'm also tempted to use the bolt cutters on whatever's out here. Fine, let's go for the bolt cutter thing first. That's presumably the penultimate thing we'll use the bolt cutters on. Assuming we use them in this area and then no longer need to do that third long line. No! Jill! Oh, I'm sorry, I should have used a pistol. Ah, damn it. Well, now we're committed. No. I'm sorry. I did that to her. I only have myself to blame. Look, I could have just ran the tiniest of bits. I could have gunned it down, but no. I figured, that's too good for me. And then I figured, no, I'm committed to the knife strategy. That's stupid. It's such an important skill in plenty of facets of life. Just admit defeat. That wasn't so hard, now was it? They're so slow, they're so pathetic. And yeah, the fact that you use, 3 bullets to down them, it means next to nothing. You deal some initial damage with the knife, then you use the bullets, then you possibly finish them off with this, or maybe use the barrel. I'm dragging all 3 of them over here because I can see the barrel right there. Wow, that barrel really has range. Look at them. Completely fried. Crispy. Steel Boy! My favorite brand of shotgun shells. Yeehaw! Steel Boy. But yes, the barrels have incredible range to them. My goodness, I'm not sure if it would have taken out that guy, but took out all three of them. Just shoot the red barrel. Gotta keep an eye on the red barrels. You're not gonna regret that. How did I... where did I find the grenade? Possibly somewhere around here. Well, either way, that's another place visited. Even more resources gathered. I really shouldn't be so shy about using them. It's no big deal whatsoever. But I guess I got traumatized by that early section, so now any expenditure of ammo just feels wrong. I've got 15 shots loaded up, 44 additional bullets. It's fine. I'm going to be absolutely fine. Even missing shots with the pistol is absolutely perfectly fine. I don't have to use a bullet per 3 zombies. It's ludicrous. It's good to do that, to be sure, but it's unnecessary. I even have gunpowder ready to craft more pistol ammo should I need to. But either way, I'm not sure I want to lug the grenade around with me. Steel Boy goes back over here, and let's see if I can use the jewels. Do you belong here? Because it seems like 3 jewels should be slotted here, but what do I know? Oh, and you gave me a grenade. Okay, what if I give you the blue jewel? Tactical stock for the shotgun. Okay, I guess we just need the green one, and then we need 4 somethings for the outlying things. For, I don't know, bolts something. Well, either way, we've even found a part for the shotgun, so I presumably will find the shotgun itself pretty soon. Custom part for the M3 shotgun reduces recoil by increasing the gun's stability, affording higher accuracy. Interesting. Most fascinating. All right. Now, the next step, obviously, is going to be to head on over there via the path that made Jill so curious as to whether or not there was someone out there. A non-zombie entity, of course. Yep, this is the chain door. Unchain it! Let me guess, used up? No. There's more cutting in our future. Alright, since I have the save point right here, and I don't want to run all the way in case I get Jill brutally injured or killed via my own unwillingness to admit defeat.
Yeah, careful.
Careful with what?
Come on, don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not infected. No, wait, please!
Dude, I was...
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation. Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
he's not necessarily wrong. That's the worst part. Look, if he was... I mean, listen. It's all too likely that we're dealing with the same old song. Guy says, no, I know what this looks like. I know what this looks like. I'm gruesomely, horribly injured. It's the zombie apocalypse. But I swear to you, I just cut myself shaving. It's not the zombies. I'm totally not gonna turn. And then you figure, okay, buddy, I'm gonna save your life. Oh, wait, you just, bit my head off. Well, even if I have just survived, I am still gonna turn myself. I'm still just gonna die because I believed you all the way through and I had plenty of compassion in me. The moron that I am. That's one possibility. Another possibility is that he actually wasn't infected and would have helped us by, we're remaining on our side, gunning down some more zombies. There's a balance you need to strike. And I'm not so stupid so as to, well, just naively go with it one way or another. No, I get it. I get it. You don't want to just gun people down because you're this tough guy and you figure, hey, if he's a threat, I'm just gonna, blow his head off before he, bites mine. No, I get it. Not the best way to go. Not a good look as well, but that's not the point. Alright? If it looks bad, but it's the right thing to do, then, you can try to dress it up as much as you want, but it doesn't matter. Don't try to dress things up. What really matters is whether it is the right thing to do, ultimately. And that depends on whether you can trust a given person or not. That depends on whether you can actually, safely determine whether a person is infected. Possibly. Maybe there's a blood test you can perform, maybe there isn't. Or maybe you can keep a guy at an arm's length. Or quite possibly, further. That's actually exactly the opposite of what you want to do. You want to keep the guy reasonably far away from you so that he doesn't infect you if he does in fact. Oh, makes sense to me. And then you give him a chance. But on the other hand, yeah, don't just trust that people are absolutely telling you the truth every single time. It looks like they're bitten. It looks like they're gonna turn, but they claim they're not, and they won't. It's just not the right way to... not the right way to go about things. Not the way to go. Unfortunately, as with most of these things, where you see both sides, you're not going to find a particularly easy answer because there isn't one. You can argue that it's all down to trust. You can hypothetically have some procedures in place. Maybe that procedures outlined over here. I don't know. I will try to find out as soon as I get down to reading this. But don't just immediately assume that people are lying to you unless, you have very good reason to believe that if you don't blow their heads off right then and there, they're just gonna end you. They're gonna infect you too. But on the other hand, don't buy into everything people tell you. That's it. 10th of July, 202 pounds, 12 laps of the yard, 2 circuits. Circuit, present the umbrella corporation just recruited me for a job! A job! Don't know how they're gonna wipe out our life sentence for murdering 20 gangbangers, but whatever! I'll take it! Beats shitting away the rest of my days behind bars. I gotta get back into shape! Criminal, huh? 26th of July, 196 pounds, 20 kilometers run, 3 circuits. Target practice at 400 yards, 5 misses. Cut the chain yesterday and got moved to a UBCS training camp where I fired my first bullet in 2 whole years. Missed a stationary target by 5 inches at 400 yards. I never fucking do that. It's like I forgot everything. Doesn't matter. I'll get shot again. Watch me. 15th of August, 190 pounds, 30 kilometers run, 3 circuits, target practice at 600 yards, 2 misses. Okay. I've got my shot grouping down to 3 inches. Feeling good, feeling good. After lunch, they put me through my first mock battle. The Cap and the other guys are good people. Goddamn beasts of war at that. But what the fuck is up with that lunatic Nikolai? He used me as a fucking human shield just to score some extra points. Maybe that's the guy who just killed him. 25th of September, 181 pounds, 30 kilometers, around 4 circuits, target practice, 600 yards, no misses. Murphy's back, baby. You'll never see me miss another target. Tomorrow I go back on my first mission, riot control in Raccoon City. I think Jimmy would have liked that. My brother was always the first to reach out and help people, right up until those street punks took him away from me. Now it's my turn to do some good for a change, the way I know best. Sorry, Murphy. Sorry, that was probably Nikolai. And, you know, I'm not sure if it bears mentioning, and if so, how and in what context. I don't know. Russians, prisoners, all sorts of scum. Kinda adds up. Yeah, but obviously a more nuanced approach is preferable. A more nuanced approach than just, you know, leaving it off at that and thinking, oh, right, of course they're gonna recruit scum off of prison in order to, you know, use them as human meat shields on a suicide mission. That's typical. Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta go deeper than that. You have to perform a bit more of a thorough analysis of the situation and not just be content with a particularly shallow take. But I don't know what exact conclusions I should lean towards. Anyway, progress has been made. Presumably the guy that decided to go up there is Nikolai. He's not particularly fond of Jill, and Jill is presumably not particularly fond of him. But he's out there, he's up there, and he's trying to complete the objective of rerouting power, which is quite welcome. I appreciate the fact that there's someone out there trying to get the job done. And for all I know, he's just either gonna get bitten or, well, he's gonna get somehow obliterated as we try to get away from here. Also, my impression is that ultimately we'll have to go one station at a time trying to get out of Raccoon City. I don't think we'll be able to just restore power and ride off into the sunset. Wait a minute, hold on, wasn't the shotgun just chained up? Yeah, I think it was. Hold on. I do have the bolt cutters on me, don't I? Yes, I do. Hold on, I think the final usage of the bolt cutters is going to be on that gun rack. It's through there, isn't it? Yes. I think I can acquire the shotgun now, and I think I could have acquired the shotgun a while back. All that needs to happen is No, not the subway station. Where am I going? Where's the... Where's the gun rack? Okay, over there. Well, up the ladder then. Either way, yeah, the idea is fairly straightforward. I think it was chained up. I think use the bolt cutters to unlock it, and you acquire the shotgun. That's it. Plain and simple. So never mind all that speculation about the hell. Yeah, never mind all that speculation about what's gonna happen to Nikolai, if that is indeed Nikolai. It's not particularly relevant. Not yet. I'm on a little side mission over here. Not particular. Whoa! No! No! Wow! I did have the presence of mind to just run past the guy, but here I was, thinking about how I was going to cut that part out. How there was nothing that could possibly happen that would be of any interest to anyone, and how my journey should just be cut down because of this. But yes, indeed, the gun rack over here is held by a chain. You cut the chain with the bolt cutters, and that'll be the final use of the bolt cutters in the entire game, right? M3 shotgun. And yes, the bolt cutters can safely be disposed of. Tell me about it. Discarding key items. You can discard key items that have served their purpose, or any other key items with the bin mark by selecting the discard command. I understand. However, I do not want to discard them. Also, there's some gunpowder here. Might as well pick it up. Shotgun. So shotgun on the 1, then pistol on the 2, then knife on the 4. That'll do. No! Oh! Missed a couple of shots, but that's okay. Wow. Yeah, I guess they do respawn. That was mighty stressful. Could go to the donut shop. Oh, you know, I could navigate the path upstairs with a zombie up there. Now, what do I want to do exactly? Because if I'm interested in taking out every single zombie, well, then that can happen. But I don't think that's particularly prudent. What's the point? I'll just be wasting ammo. So how about I save myself the effort and just not go for that guy? 3 grenades, that's quite a few. M3 shotgun with the upgrade. We ditch the bolt cutters. Do I want to lug around the shotgun? It seems like a relatively good idea, I guess. If I need heavy firepower. But then again, that'll be taking up additional slots. Slots I don't necessarily can afford to spend. I could also carry a hand grenade. Presumably we'll get more items, and presumably I'll get to assign them to different slots. I don't know. Or maybe this is it. The knife, the pistol, the shotgun, and the hand grenade. Presumably not. Presumably not. Do I carry the silly nades? They'd be useful in a pinch. I only have 4 shots from the shotgun, but then again, I guess a safe rule of thumb is that if you need more than that, then my goodness, you presumably should know ahead of time. Yeah, or maybe a good rule of thumb is that if you need more than 15 shots from your pistol, then you should know ahead of time. 15 shots is plenty, whereas 4 shots from the shotgun isn't. Then again, I have precious few shotgun shells to load into that shotgun, so I don't know whether I should take the 9 additional ones. Fine. Fine, no, we'll take the bullets. We'll take the extra bullets. We'll take the shotgun. We'll not take extra shotgun ammo. And if 4 shots from the shotgun are not enough to stop whatever it is we might be facing, then too bad. They should have plenty of stopping power. Simple locks. We're gonna save then follow presumed Nikolai up there. Our next order of business, as far as I understand it, is indeed to restore power to the substation. Is that what it says? Reactivate power at the substation. Will we have to work together to do that? I don't know. Maybe we will. All of those umbrella guys seem, well, they're tough hombres, but they're kind of dicks. Which I guess is understandable. They're umbrella, and I don't trust them. Down for the knife, up for the shotgun. Gotta remember that. Down for the knife, up for the shotgun. That's old Spalky. I know it's not the same guy. It's not the same generator, but you know, the principle is the same. Spalky over there, yes, can be used on a huge group of zombies. Oh, that doesn't bode well. I don't like the sound of that at all. It's a huge group of zombies, not my kind of thing. Alright, buddy. You have some ammo. I understand that. I don't trust you, you know. I don't feel safe around you. Never mind, never mind. He's probably scripted. Yeah, and this is relatively smart, although it's also relatively annoying, isn't it? They put you in those sorts of spots where you can stab at a given guy as many times as you possibly want. He's not gonna get an up. But when the time comes, he's totally gonna get an up. So you're wasting your time, absolutely. But you don't get rewarded for being smart enough to try to tackle a threat ahead of time. Not at all. UBCS suicide note. The 28th of September. The Middle East, Eastern Europe, East Africa, I thought I knew what hell was. Figured I'd never crack, no matter what was thrown at me. But this job? This one was supposed to be easy. A quick wage. I'd earned it. It all happened at once. There were 30 guys in our squad, all armed with state-of-the-art assault rifles, and yet we were wiped out in less than 48 hours. I've been through enough shit to know it only ever gets worse, and if that was just the beginning, maybe I'm a coward, I don't care. This is the only way out I have left. I just hope my body doesn't get back up after I pull the trigger. Dude, I'm sorry. It was particularly insensitive of me to, yes, go on such a long tangent on how you make these assumptions. This guy's not gonna get up. He's never gonna get up. Sorry, dude. Yeah, he's umbrella, so he's scum, right? There's still people. And that's something really important to keep in mind. You may absolutely have a group of people that, well, I'm not sure how much I buy into this idea either, because it's kind of esoteric that you can have a group that has its own properties and identity separate from that of the individuals. It's still, well, you may have certain norms, etc. within a particular group. The frame rate away from me is reasonably low. Anyway. Even if you have a group that on the whole is scum, even within the group of scum, you're gonna get some reasonably decent people because that group is presumably filled with people anyway. And you can tell based on how they behave in the context and within the norms of that group. Whatever the group may be. It may be a group based on time, on place, or whatever. Electricians notice. Public use generators provided by Raccoon City Electricians Guild. Due to the ongoing power outages, the guild has decided to provisionally place a number of electric generators throughout the city. Everyone is welcome to use them, but remember, these generators are running high voltage currents. If one were to be struck or impacted by gunfire, anyone standing nearby could get electrocuted. Henry Edition. You got that? If you see a generator spitting spots, don't go near it. Don't do anything stupid. Safety first, as the saying goes. If we make it through this mess, I'll have plenty of busted generators for sale at bargain prices. Your neighborhood electrician Sam. Thanks, Sam. But yes, this is when you learn about the generators, I guess. This is the hint. I wanted an in-game tutorial bit. This is it. I figured that one out on my own, ahead of time. I am so proud to be me. It's right here. Oh hell no! No! No, 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 no! They're not getting up because they're not, you know, regular human zombies. Oh my goodness, wow! Oh. It's never particularly endearing. It's never particularly glorious, I guess. Depends on the person. If you have to make these decisions under pressure. If you know what you're doing, if it's a safe sort of scenario you've come across hundreds of times, then yeah, you're obviously gonna know what you're doing, you're gonna be safe, you're gonna play it. But if you're in a novel situation for the first time and you have to improvise, well, that is when you can tell whether someone has nerves of steel or not. And the vast overwhelming majority of the time, I don't. But I actually had the presence of mind in that moment to do what needed to be done, and it all happened so bloody quickly. I wasn't even aware of the fact that I was switched to the shotgun, but thankfully, my first instinct was to run, because I sure as hell didn't want to face those guys. They're incredibly fast, so that possibly wouldn't have been the best of ideas, because I would have to face them anyway. Then I figured, hold on, the whole point of the entire thing is that there's this little generator over here, throwing sparks, so I can zap them reasonably effectively, presumably if they're anywhere near that thing. And lo and behold, yes, that was exactly the way to go. The shotgun blast had a wide enough cone to absolutely blow that up, even though that wasn't necessarily my intention. No, that actually was my intention. I wanted to zap the generator thing. I've disabled them. And of course, I've tapped enough times to actually put them down for good. Oh, thank goodness. I'm gonna go back and save right now. That was a satisfying outcome. But yes, obviously. Now, we're also facing the infamous zombie dogs. So things are about to get rough. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, let's not forget, this was a reasonably ordinary city, as ordinary as it could have been, I guess. Did this reload just based on the fact that I've saved? Quite possibly. I don't like this. But hey, if I don't like it, I could just stab them, right? I don't know if they're just meant to be unnerving or if they're meant to get out. But tell you what, I think this is a wise course of action. This is exactly the type of precaution you presumably ought to take. Last thing you want is to have them unnerving you over here, and then possibly to, you know, go after you. And while I'm at it, even though I've mentioned not wasting my precious ammo, never mind any of that. Pop them in the head, and don't worry about them ever again unless and until they actually get on up. Anything over here? On the other side? The path to the right is blocked. The path to the left is presumably where we'll have to go, and no items are in the area. Alright. If any more of these puppies pop out, well, I'm popping them. Have to listen for growling, possibly? Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Hahaha. Like this here crate. See, it's marked on the map. So fine and dandy. Aha. Die, crate. Precious, beloved gunpowder. Could go back and save, but let's not wuss out like that. I just need to gun down whatever comes at me. Oh, a new area. Subway power substation. Just give me an opportunity to save right here, right now, and I'll be golden. Head split open. Hey! I blew his head clean off as well. Looking good. Oh yeah, that's what we like to see. Some more stabs to the head. It was worth stabbing. Took a stab at it, haven't I? It was worth it, absolutely. Now the ones that I decapitated, I don't have to worry about them. Nothing's getting up over there. But this one, yeah. I'm pretty pleased with myself. That's 3 of them. Presumably they're not gonna toss more at me over here. Oh no, I wouldn't bet on that. Those are heuristics. Can't quite open that. Any... Gotta be prepared. One of these lockers is gonna have a zombie inside. Eventually. Yeah, so just keep being scared of every single one of them, right? Even if there's no reason, no earthly reason for you to believe that there's actually one of them over there. Just be scared ahead of time. That's the sanest course of action you can possibly undertake. Brilliant. So, am I heading back and saving? I think I am. So many different sights and sounds, so many different things to keep track of every single step of the way. Think we'll find. Gotta remember though, Carlos did not quite... Carlos didn't actually destroy that thing, I believe, the Nemesis. So don't feel too comfortable and safe. This place hasn't been cleared out because of the locker. We'll get on with that. Oh, of course you don't have to fall back and save because you save over here. A hip pouch! Yes! More inventory space. Excellent. I think most of the time falling back and saving isn't the way to go. You presumably should just head towards the next save point and just save at the next typewriter instead of falling back to the one you know. I think it might be a smidge and too cowardly to just keep on saving this way. Alright, knife and healing down here, and then gun 1, ammo 1, gun 2, ammo 2. And just like that, I have full slots for any quest items I might come across. I could take the hand grenades with me. They're gonna prove invaluable in certain circumstances, I presume, but yeah, we'll see. What's this say? Fax from Substation Chief. To all employees, in response to the violent outbreaks across the city, we have implemented an intentional power outage. That's gonna kill everyone, isn't it? Once the situation has been brought under control, please activate the fault breakers ASAP. Once that's done, turn on the main power switch in the control room to reactivate the power grid. Activate fault breakers, main power switch in the control room. Fault breakers, power switch. Why did they go for an intentional blackout? That's gonna kill more people, isn't it? It's not safe in the dark. Those are the locations of the breakers, aren't they? It's a maze out there. Yeah. Jill, I don't live here, you do.
Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
What? Jill, what is that? Is this a permanent fixture of your city? Because I'm... What is this? I don't like it when I have a strange biological growth in an area that shouldn't house it. Green herbs, they work! It was starting to look like Chad was never gonna come back from his rounds, so I poked my head in there and fuck me, next thing I know, I've got some kind of maggots squirming down my throat. Hold on. It was starting to look like Chad was never gonna come back from his rounds, so I poked my head in there and fuck me, next thing I know, I've got some kind of maggots squirming down my throat. I was gagging and heaving, but this little bastard didn't seem to mind none. They just wouldn't come up. I was staggering around like a madman, and then I saw it. A green herb. My grandma's told me that green herbs are a natural bug deterrent, so I grabbed them, shoved it down my gob, and swallowed. And what do you know? Little things didn't want to be in there anymore. I've never been so happy to throw up. I'm gonna head back out there and look for Chad. If anyone else sees this, remember, eat your greens. Listen, this seems to map fairly well with the hypothesis I have mentioned earlier. And by earlier, I mean Resident Evil 1, the first time I played the damn thing. I was wondering, hold on, how is it exactly that our protagonists over here have been through hell and back, so seemingly they should absolutely all be infected, and yet they're not? What is going on here? And then I figured, maybe it's the herbs. Maybe consuming them is a natural way to heal any and all infection associated with this. And lo and behold, I think that's literally the case.
Only I had my lockpick.
I know, you're the master of unlocking, Jill. Substation internal memo. The key to the high voltage area has gone missing. And the earliest we'll be able to get a replacement is next week. In the interim, a lockpick will be provided to the serial employee on duty. Yes! Master of unlocking! We only have one lockpick and cannot afford to lose it. That dead guy over there. So please keep it in its carrying case at all times when you're not using it. And please, could you all check just once more that you did not accidentally take the key home? If you happen to find it, please bring it to Kate in admin. Do you have the case? You totally have the case. Well, I have a severe case of the stabbies, little guy. So, you do anything funny, and you'll never do anything funny ever again. Okay, be prepared for a scripted sequence. Maggots! Case closed.
Oh my god.
See? See? You remember Resident Evil 0? It all makes sense, doesn't it? I mostly try to gauge things in these sorts of games based on noises. The situation is not helping. What I hear out there, I have no idea how to interpret that, and quite frankly, I honestly don't know if that's not for the best. Eesh. The good news is, if they explode like that, well, I guess they're not getting back up again, are they? Looks like a special made case for some kind of tool. Something's inside. A lockpick, a specialized tool which allows a skilled user to unlock simple locks when no key is available. Haha. Alright. And obviously the next step could be imagined to be me just unlocking this. But no, obviously not. Well, how obvious is this? Well, it might trigger a who cares? Fine, let's pick this, and then we'll go for literally every other place where we have seen these locks, and there are plenty of them. All right. Let's do this. Well, too, there's a place right here, downstairs, with a locker. And the only thing that stands between me and whatever's inside the locker is this. Master of Unlocking! If it's a zombie, I'm gonna panic. Oh, thank goodness it's not. Alright, more handgun ammo. Excellent. Excellent, we've cleared this place out. Now, creatures may have respawned. That's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. Yeah, I just need to be, you know, emotionally prepared for that sort of possibility. So next up, we go through the... Well, we go through all the simple locks, obviously. Yeah, that's a good old busted generator. Old Spalky. Through here, in the next save room, there's another one of these locks. I'm so glad we'll get to open all of these up very soon. A first aid spray. And my inventory is full, so I can't actually take it. Alright, never mind. Let's place these herbs over here. The extra ammo, of which I have plenty. I could have combined it. Well, hold on. Could I have combined it? This is presumably too much. Okay, fine. I get 2 additional units of ammo. Let's store that. I don't need that much. Pick up the first aid spray and store it over here. We don't need that much healing either. I guess the most difficult part of the game, or one might argue the only difficult part of this game, is basically the first 10 minutes. Well, not necessarily the first 10 minutes, but the only difficult part that occurs is the one where you have no idea how to proceed because you don't know that you can blow up things with barrels. That's about it. When you run out of ammo and you have to run past zombies or learn that you can blow up barrels, you have quite a number of solutions. I guess it's not that bad. But once you actually get all of this going, check every single spot, acquire all the extra ammo, I think you're fine. What do we have here? Mega Man! Special edition of Arthur. Fascinating. What are you exactly? Fancy box. Oh, I think I know what's inside. It has to be the green gem. So it's meant to... Some kind of fancy box. Seems like something is inside. It's the green gem! The fake one. Green jewel. An imitation emerald. Looks like it's made to be slotted into something. Yeah, I know where it goes. Your Charlie doll. The original Charlie doll was based on the likeness of Toy Uncle's founder, Charlie McBurgan, and has become the mascot for the company. We are pleased to present this porcelain Charlie doll as a celebration of our 25th anniversary. Individually handcrafted with love and care by our staff, this limited edition item makes for a precious gift. We hope he'll find his place as a cherished member of your family. Caution, this product is extremely fragile. Take care not to drop it or strike it. Yeah, I know. There's a decent bit of fun in destroying all of them, but I'm not gonna waste ammo on them. I don't know anymore. Ooh, a simple lock over there. The donut shop. Yes, simple lock at the donut shop. Then we go back to the station. We plug in the final fake gem. We get the final thing off of that, and then and only then do we actually proceed. A grenade. Alright, next up, the train station. put the nade back with the other ones. Oh, sorry, you can only have 3 of them stacked on top of one another. The 4th one forms a separate stack of its own. And what do we get? Oh, you shouldn't have. But you did anyway. Oh, I love you. Oh, this is beautiful. Wait, that's it? I mean, yeah, this wasn't supposed to restore power, was it? And there's a simple lock right there. Oh, this is incredible. Fine, we have acquired everything we could acquire from this. Another item slot. I mean, not even 1, 2 item slots. That gives me 5 more. This is brilliant. Now, if I want to carry nades with me, I absolutely can. Who's gonna stop me? Wonderful. Right off the bat, so many spots, and on the highest difficulty level. I also deserve them for being so thorough. It's not like it was difficult to accomplish this, was it? More shotgun shells. I'm not gonna say no to that. Who would? Is there anything we can explore down here? Is there any point in going down there? I mean, I was told to go back to the station instead of, you know, proceeding. Can I get a bit of dialogue if I go over there and tell the guy that one of his lackeys is a real asshole? I think he's not gonna be surprised. He knows these guys. He knows that they're assholes. So, no, that's not going to be particularly enlightening for him. What's he gonna do? Admonish the guy? Actually, how are you people doing?
I sent Carlos to clear rubble from tracks. Gives him chance to clear rubble from his brain.
Okay, thanks. All right. Have we actually used up the lockpick? Hardly. However, we have basically acquired every single thing we could have acquired in the early locations. Right, so obviously, predictably enough, we'll just be going forward from this point on. No additional documents, no additional items. Nothing left to be discovered. Our next objective is relatively straightforward and clear. We have to activate all 4 of the breakers, then head on back here and pull a lever. So that's what we are going to do next. For now, however, thank you all so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.